Okay, cool, what it do, squad. Join us, club players. So today we're gonna try something new for a change. Excuse my voice, it's just a little raspy at the moment. I don't know why it could have be, but yeah, today we're gonna try something new for a change. So today we're gonna look at some confessions. Give me just a second to go on Insta. Yeah, Insta and then this and then this is saved. So I saved some of these confessions, and I'm just gonna read it out. I'm trying out something new and see what works, what doesn't work, and all that stuff. So, without any further oh, without any further ado, I forgot to put on my headband. Give me a second. Open the stuff again. So all of these confessions, you can find at confession.za. I just want to try something new. For the past few, I think it's like a long time since I've recorded and uploaded something on the channel. I've just been very busy with like teaching practice and university studies getting my way. But to be honest with you, I was thinking about like making videos and all that stuff, and I had multiple ideas and stuff. I had my like a journal, I keep all my ideas, write them down, say okay, I'm gonna do this and this and this and this and this today, but I never get time to do it. So as of today, I'm gonna take a little study break and record a video. So if you guys like this confession type of video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's see if we can get this video to, let's say, about 50 view 50 likes, and so 25 views or something like that. I don't know, but without any further ado, let's join this club. Let's join this video. Ready, set, go. So the first confession says, my husband has a problem with his lustful ways. He's always fantasizing over girls with big boobs and big butts over the phone and in public, and my body is the opposite. So every time I confront him about it, he tells me I'm insecure for going through his phone. Well, whatever confession 4631 is, I know a brasa who went through the same kind of thing. Because we'll be watching like TikToks, and because we'll be loving in his room, but watching TikToks and like just chilling. Then his girl will be like, we're like, bro, cakap apa moy, lemuna ame bro, like moy, it's like, and then this girl always come like, you always feel insecure about this stuff, but I'm not gonna say too much. I'll make my own confession about that. Next confession. I got an apartment with one of my good female friends, oh no, for uni, and we have been hooking up with no strings attached for the last year. She recently got a boyfriend. I'm getting jealous. Whenever I hear them together in the room, I deal with the situation. Well, first of all, confession 4642. Tell how you feel. Easy said than done. Another story. I swear this confession is gonna be more me of story time and all that stuff. Well, so I have neighbors. If you haven't noticed, I live in a student residence, where we share. If we basically have a main house and a back house. I live in the back house. You have your own like bathroom, basically your own ensuite and like everything. It's a small cozy place. Each one has own room, whatever. So I have two neighbors. My barasa, Manus, lives next door, and then he's Cherry. My bro. They say I make the most noise. They say I make the most noise. But I'm only up at 5 doing my thing, getting my gains on, all the good shit, you feel me? Now I'm making noise. They're laughing yet, like they're having like a laughing session. Come play with this nonsense here. But if you do have, I know how do you, man? Some of these things really got me messed up. The confession 4643 says, my boyfriend recently called things off and said I needed to find himself. After that, I got a new job and my dad bought me a new car. I'm thinking this man is bad luck. You go, girl. You go. If a man, like, I've never been in a relationship, but I think one of my friends, Jared, always like, he always says he tries with negativity, but he says it, but I don't think he lives by that statement. But anyway, for me personally, it's the same. First, find yourself. I know it's a weird consumption being like, okay, uh, finding yourself, finding your own way, building yourself to preparing yourself for dating and all that stuff. Man, that's some more bullshit. If you feel a partner or a boss or squad is holding you back from your success, then they weren't actually real friends or brasa. My mama always told me, and when I was at high school, I always used to be, oh, my high school brasa, my high school friends, and this and this. My mother always told me, like, kan jou hoërskoolmaats sal nie dieselfde wees soos jou varsity vriende nie. Van in jou varsity vriende, julle almal loop dieselfde loopbaan, julle almal volg dieselfde carrièrepad. Jy almal ken julle almal se toekoms, julle almal stap in dieselfde pad na jou toekoms toe. Almal wil onderwysers of wat wees. Maar hoërskool almal is dat I want to be this bra, I want to be this dude, I want to look like Tupac, I want to look like Biggie, I want to look this. And in high school, everyone's still trying to find themselves, trying to be the special person, trying to be just the gangster, trying to be the cool guy in school. At university, you don't care if you look the cool guy or what. I just want to get my degree and just go off. That's all we're thinking about. In high school, you'll be like, nah, I wanna. In high school, you had to wear like your own like school uniform. I know my school had like some black and black, white, and green color, black, white, and red colors. And like the only thing I still wear for my old high school is like their basketball like the athletics uniform. It's like a sleeveless shirt. I still have it. I think in one of my videos you can see it's like a reddish thing, and like that was like a once and only thing, because the school uniform looks like suits basically. You have like a blazer. That blazer would get hot in the summers, and Ochong is dry as a desert. And another thing is you get so hot in that blazer, you're like, why must I wear this? And then like a teacher, she would always like say, the blazer is the prime etiquette of the school. You have to wear it. I think if people wear the pullover, the long sleeve pullover and the blazer, I'm like, bro, it's Ochong. The sun is saying ting, and you I want to wear that. I had like a short sleeve shirt, like a short, like the pullover with the short sleeves, and then I had the blazer on underneath. That stuff was fire. Because like you take it off and still at the pullover, because in winter also would get cold in the morning and then like warm in the afternoon. So you have the blazer and the pullover in the morning. Then during the walk of the day, you take off your blazer, put your blazer in your locker, and then you just go as if they. I know as my tricks had a trick jacket. You never have trick jackets, but trick blazers, because funny story. I'm going off a tangent here, but allow on it. Where is it? Yeah. So this is off. So in high school, we had like our year. Every matric class has a matric blazer, matric jacket, or matric whatever. Our school, our class, the A, B, C, and D class. The A and the B class were the English speaking class, and C and D were the Afrikaans speaking class. Now, in that year, A was, I wouldn't say non-disciplinary class, but it's a class who gave the teachers the most problems, according to discipline. B class was the in-between. They were hard workers, and they were people who just wanted to just talk, or just wanted to course cut. Then the C class was the top class. Like they were the academic class, the well mannered class, the posh niggas that. Then the D class, nobody heard about the D class. They're just there in existence. Because all the shine was on A, B, C, and D. A, B, and C. So the C class came to our class for ideas of a blazer. I think we had like one with like Mordecai and Rigby on, another one had another design. But we all had then we had like the 2020. When was I matriculate? 2023 in the second year. 2022 first year. 2021 we were gonna have like the number 2021 and have like a COVID mask hanging over the one saying that we were the COVID class. Like the class that was affected through COVID. Like we came through COVID. Because 2020 class, they just had in the matric year. Sorry. This phone should bug me up anyway. So that was our thing. And then at the end of the day, we were still arguing about the blazer. The jacket was supposed to be 500 rand, right? 500. And then our teacher, our head of grade said, okay, nah, I won't, so let's make it 250 because you guys have to come pay 500. Because in our defense, they wanted the jackets. No, we had the jackets in the beginning of the year, wanted to do it. And someone says, nah, we must still buy suits and the matric farewell and the after party planning, and that also costs money. And at the end of the day, we didn't get a jacket. All we got right is like we had our matric farewell was like a keychain. Our theme was the Olympic pantheons, or the Greeks, ancient Greek was our theme. We only got that theme last minute. So all of us really chose our own themes, like some bars are going green, I would like JoJo colors, like blue and that kind of stuff, and JoJo poses and other things. Like we all had our own like theme going on, and then only later as a theme is actually that. So what happened was we only got a small keychain that says Matric Class 2021 Matric Farewell. So it's the only keychain that's saying we were Matric Class 2021. That's all we got. No jackets, no nothing. Other class had a basketball themed jacket and all that stuff. We just like, nah, what the hell. But what I'm saying is our BRCs were tight. Never opened a BRC. But that's enough of that story. Let's move on. If it seems like the audio is chopping between is like my headphones keeps doing that, so I constantly have to hear is it going to both sides of the microphone. So yeah, next one. This is so relatable. Confession 4663 4068. Can't count. Okay, I bought a bottle of Prime. For everybody that knows, it's like 800 rand for a bottle here in South Africa. No. I did the calculations, man. In Checkers, it's. I remember it was like 85 rand. I think it's somewhere between 50, from 50 to 85, that range. I remember it was the Prime. And I said to myself, am I really gonna buy a bottle of Prime? Just because like you be walking the Prime klar. And like I like drinking the Predator energy drinks and the Switch. That I can buy like a 10 rand a can, or if I'm lucky, I can get I don't know if you can get it like in a six pack. And then it's like if it does, let me know and hook a bottle up. But anyway, I would say myself, why would I buy Prime? Okay, I followed the side, man. I watched JJ's videos, and I'm not a huge fan of Logan Paul, but you just buying the money, you're just buying it for the brand to flex that you have Prime. Like why? And this goes a bottle here in South Africa. Ever since I've been refilling it with water and drinking it every day, just because it was such a flex to be drinking Prime every day. See, this guy has a good idea. He bought the bottle Prime, then just fill it up with water. But the thing is, if somebody who's just like you keeps drinking Prime, you ask him, Prime, you taste your Prime. He says, but this tastes like tap water. And he says, but it's Prime. Because it also comes another thing. Why would you spend money on like expensive water? Water is water. You're just paying for the brand. Okay, I get coconut water and other water, but water is water. Hoekom moet jy ander tipe gure water sê? Water is water, my bro. Then confession 4668. I have such an immense fear of smelling like poo after going to the toilet that I literally carry on wiping until I see blood in the toilet paper. Stellenbosch. What's going on in Stellenbosch? What's going on? First, it was a thing about a case, not gonna say much. Now, they're like wiping your ass until you see blood. This person must have at some point in his life shot himself. Must have farted, shot himself. And not kak. Kak in bro. Now he must have fear about what's smelling like shit. There's something called Febreze, aerosol, toilet spray. You spray that kak. You spray that cologne. Basis spray them of yeah. It smell fresh. Hell, when I was in the trenches, not trenches, like when we were like a little, I won't say that, but now, like at uni, my sakas tight. Make every cent count, bro. Like when I do spring cleaning, what's a dirt? So room spray. I use toilet spray. Spray my hele kamer. It smells fresh. It's fresh like liquid fresh. Why? How did it? I want to imagine this. I want to see this. Like, I want to see a person fear say whole off, wiping his ass. I'm not gonna say get a bidet, but since you're on Stellies and you have money, buy yourself a bidet then. And how do you develop a fear? Next one, confession 4678. Like most, I've always wanted to experience two girls at once. This guy watches anime. My girlfriend allowed it. Bullshit. And we bought in her for It was average, but nonetheless. I check out her bucket list. The problem is now she wants to bring one of my guy friends because it's all on her fancies of us to do it with two guys, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't feel the same way. Victoria. Nah, keep that same energy, cuz. Keep the same energy. You wanted two girls in a relationship. Two girls. You wanted two cherries. And now your girl says, nah, bring your homie, bring your homeboy, bring your brasa. Keep the same energy. Equal equality. Equal equality. You want two girls, she can have two guys. Now I don't do that shit, but as one of my kings of sex or whatever you call it, just say, okay, I want another cherry, I want this. Nah, player. Confession 4700. I'll never do this in public or let anybody see. But if I'm alone, I fart and I will always. Wait, can't read. I never do this in public or let anybody see. But if I'm alone and I fart, I will always, and I mean always, want to wash my nose and smell it. Or if I'm under a blanket, lift it up and down. Oh god, I think I'm gonna throw up. So you would occasionally just fart. Better she says, this person says, if they're alone. You just there in your room, chilling, working on an assignment, reading a book, playing some video games, reading manga. Just let one out. Just go. Nasty some bitch. Why would you? And under the blanket, you look like it's. Nah, it's disgusting. That's disgusting. Okay, I say it like that, but those of us, the Black Air Force Squad, don't be ashamed. We're all family here. We have all at one point in our life smelled our own fart. Like it's god damn. Like god damn it, that shit stinks. You feel me? Next one, confession 4701. I dated my boyfriend's best friend before I dated him. I love my boyfriend and all, but I still want to smash my ex. Kempton Park, Gauteng. How do you? This person said she dated her boyfriend's best friend before dating him. How does it? So you date your bra, you date your man's bra, and now you miss the bra of your boyfriend because you want to smash him. What? This makes no sense. This makes. Does anyone who understands this confession? Let me know down in the comments below because I'm lost. Confession 4702. My boyfriend and my dad had become really good friends over the few months. However, my dad has always been abusive towards my mother and myself. I think my boyfriend suspects something as he started to challenge my dad when he's disrespectful towards me. So, your mans recognizes that your pops beats the dog shit out of you and your mom. Let's just say this is abusive. It could be verbal or physical, whatever. So your man says, "Hey, he says a good one's probably on first name basis. So say for example, Greg, whatever. Let's go up. Why? Because I don't like you talking to me. I don't like the way you talk to my girl. But that's a key. But we go square up with your pops. But just don't. But just if you do square up with your shorty's pops, please win. Last one. Confession 4703. When and if my partner cheats on me, I'm going to freak his best friend. Your trust levels is underneath 9,000. And it was always the best friend that has to get in this mess. So now, not only has this bra has to sit there like, and here his friend complain, bra, my girl is a bitch, my girl is this, my girl is that. And he just sit there with his face, yeah, I just smashed your girl last night. Like, yeah. He has to sit there and be a bra and let him complain. Personally, me, I'm not gonna let that happen because not only is it like disrespectful towards my bra, and second thing is then you basically just rebound them because his girl found out that her bra's cheating, and then Somba, the best friend, nah, that couldn't be me. Okay, last one, two. We'll do the last two and then we'll end the video. Okay, so last two. If you guys do like these type of confessions, I just read confessions and I give my own opinion towards it or try to decipher it. Drop a like and send your own type of confessions in the comment section below. My boyfriend has asked me to call him daddy in the bedroom because he turns him on. I do it because I know he likes it, but my dad passed away when I was 12 and this upsets me because that's what I used to call my dad as a young girl. Thinking of my dad doing the deed isn't exactly ideal. My boyfriend doesn't know this, how I feel, so I keep on doing it to keep him happy. So your daddy died 12 when you were age 12, right? So you as you know mans get freaky, you just call me daddy. But he doesn't know what you past. I think at this point, you have reason enough to tell him, okay, listen, I know this is your kink and whatever, but I feel uncomfortable because my pops died at 12. It's not a very ideal scenario for me to be in. So can we just not do that next time? Sit him down, tell him how you feel. And the last one from Cape Town. Confession 4705. I hated Mother's Day for the past 11 years now because my mother passed away 11 years ago. I stay away from all socials because today it just hurts, man. Bruh, whoever you are, Confession 4705, I know it doesn't get hard, doesn't get any easier with loss, but I hope you get better with this. And just because your mama died, and like it's a tragic reminder. Okay, you don't have to like celebrate it, but hate. I get not wanting to partake in it, but hate, bro, hate. Come on. Like, if I celebrate my Mother's Day, and you there just like, nah, I hate Mother's Day, and I'll show why. I was okay, yeah, it makes sense. You don't, you just doesn't like it, but hate. But yeah, yo, that's the confessions. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and I'll see you around.